Ready?
Got it.
All right, everybody. Here is my amazing client, Vicki. She had some awesome
Hi.
in the program, and she's got an awesome story to tell. So, Vicki, welcome. Thank you so much for hopping on a call with me. Let me start by asking you, what made you decide to join the program?
I hit a wall. I mean, I was working out, but I had plateaued. I was getting older. I was approaching that 40-year mark, and I just wanted to make a change. A lot of stuff had happened. We were in the middle of COVID, and I wanted to try something different outside of my box.
Yeah.
And you definitely gave that to me.
I'm different. That's why I tell people I'm just different. The problem is like so many other programs out there, they're like cookie cutter programs. And so what we do is we like tailor the program specifically to the individual. So every program we make is really different. You know what I mean? But what exactly were you struggling with before we met?
I mean, I would work out religiously, every morning I would do your training, and what I thought I was doing was eating healthy, and I had gotten results. I had gained strength and muscle, but I wasn't really getting the skinny that I wanted. So just that overall aspect, like I was just kind of stuck. Plus
Yeah,
I didn't know. In my mind I thought I was doing right, and I learned completely different.
you learned through the program. How long did you feel like you were stuck?
Honestly, until I met you.
That's a story for a lot of people too.
For real. For real.
Um, how did being stuck like affect your overall quality of life and how you felt about yourself and so on?
I mean, it affects a lot. It affects motivation, self-confidence. It's just everything.
Yeah,
There's days that you struggle with, like, you don't feel pretty, or these clothes don't fit, and you don't want to leave the house, or you don't go places because you just don't want to go. And I mean, it's more of it's a mental thing.
yeah,
And you work so hard, and it's kind of like when I'm not getting the results, I feel devastated and like want to quit. And I saw myself tapering back.
hmm. That's the thing. Like people don't know what to do, so they spend a lot of time on the things that give them the least amount of results, and then that just ends up getting them super frustrated. Then that carries on into like how they, interact in their relationships and how that affects their work, so on and so forth. So that's a super common story. But what were some of the things that we implemented to help you get past that?
Strength training, like, we became huge. Like, you pushed me to my limits on things that I didn't want to do. I never thought I could do ever. Flipping tires, pull-ups, box jumps, I was definitely afraid of.
Yeah,
The biggest thing though was the meal plan.
nutrition. Yep.
Learning to eat at different times, and the fats and the stuff like that shredded me. Like, I got cut up in like 2 months
I
compared
know.
to where we were after 4 from
I
strength
know.
training. It
Yeah.
was incredible.
I was even amazed by like what we saw, and I was like, "Damn, this girl's really following." Like, you honestly were one of my best clients ever because you were like, "What do I do?" Did it, and then that's what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was awesome. So, what were the results of you not being stuck anymore, starting to make progress? What were the results of that?
Oh, so much. I became more confident. I definitely wore sexier clothes. And it was something that became, habit. And it's constantly in the back of my mind, whether I'm following the meal plan day in and day out or not. It's something that's instilled with me since the training from you to, eat better or pick better options, or
Yeah,
whatever. And the meal plan was so easy. Like, it was so flexible, like
right.
literally like flexible, like butter, fats, eggs, cheese, hamburgers, sandwiches, bread, like it's all included. It just depends on what time of day you're eating. Like, it gives you the freedom and flexibility. It's not like you're following this
Strict.
thing where it has to be chicken and bland. Like, it was super, super easy. And it gave you the room to kind of like make up your own as you went along.
Mhm.
It's limitless, really. It's not even like you're following a meal plan.
Yeah, that's super important because, like, first of all, like, life isn't strict, right? So your nutrition shouldn't be strict. I mean, there's always something coming and going and things coming up, so you need to be able to adjust to that and so on and so forth. But the problem with like restrictive meal plans and stuff like that is people are miserable. they make a little bit of progress and they fall back, and then that's we talk about how they get frustrated, so on and so forth. So just following an unsustainable meal plan or a nutrition plan, like really just isn't fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so going back to like the confidence and the feeling sexy and putting on the clothes that you like and so on and so forth, how did that improve your quality of life?
Just overall, I became more, bubbly, and I came to be myself like that I used to be, as far as interactions with my friends, just being happier at work and being happy and excited to like go out and do stuff or to see people that came into town
Right.
or whatever it was, like even to just go grocery shopping. Like it just made my life overall more active and more joyful.
Yeah, so that's like the basic premise of what this whole program is about. It's about getting yourself to not only look and feel better than that, what that does is improve your self-esteem, improves your confidence. That affects your social situations, like how, just having more fun with life in general. And we definitely need that today, you know what I mean? So, what would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence about joining the program?
I cannot stress enough the change that it made in me with the meal plan. Anybody can work out, you can hit your aerobics, you can do strength training. Implementing that meal plan and just the way that you eat was was the game changer. Like that was the game changer. And you can't do one without the other really, but that was really it made the biggest difference in my body, and it got me to the results that I never in a million years thought that I was going to get ever. I just, some people might not be believers or think, oh, whatever, I've tried it in the past. They just have to try it because it's completely different. It's so flexible. If you don't like cooking, you don't have to. Like it's very user friendly. And Sauvignon Blanc, if you're going to have cocktails to this day, try not to, but I always order a Sauvignon Blanc because I
Yeah,
know it's lower in calories.
it's just about
The
the
things I
choice.
remember from you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Vicki. You're an absolute blessing to me and my life. I love having you around. You're just a bright, shining light, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you. You're welcome.